Hello, everybody. Been about a day or so since I streamed. Got busy. It's always so busy around the holidays, but I'm back. Just got home. Let's see here. I'm pretty tired, so I'm just gonna play some Stardew Valley and chill. Um, I monkeyed with my mic a little bit, and I don't know how loud it is, but I'm pretty constantly in the yellow, but I'm not peaking, so I think it should be fine. Um, Shouldn't be too low, shouldn't be too loud. It should be, well, it is what it is. Um, I am trying to get the game on screen. I'm not 100% sure why it's not showing up. There we go. Okay. Okay, and I need to turn my sound down. This is blowing my eardrums out. Okay. And then let me just double check the. Okay, so that should be centered. I noticed I was a little off center last stream, but that should be in the center, I think. We'll find out. Hold on, sorry, one moment. My sister just texted me. Went up to her house to do Christmas Eve. She's just making sure we got home all right. All right, let's get into it. I don't 100% remember where we left off, so I need to move OBS over to this monitor. Okay, now you're on that monitor, good. Okay. Oh, right. I was right in the middle of doing my dailies in sort of Convillaria. I was just about finished, so let me finish 1 second while I kind of ramble. Yeah, my sister wanted to do Christmas Eve at her place, so me and Dad got up early and we went into town, spent it with her and a couple of her kids. It was pretty good, pretty tiring. I'm pretty beat. I didn't get much sleep last night, up early. So my brain is going to be pretty much non-functional per usual. Sorry, I'm just about done. Completely forgot I was right in the middle of doing these dailies. There's 2 more dispatches. Alright, that should have been all 10. Double check. Yep, okay. Claim the daily rewards. Yes. Claim all. Yes, okay. But yeah, if anybody's watching this in the future, it is Christmas Eve 2025 right now. Everything's going decently well. Shit. I've listened back to my streams since I've got this new mic, and I think it sounds okay. Well, it sounds pretty good now that I've monkeyed with the noise suppression and all that other bullshit, and monkeyed with my voice. I guess I'm fairly low, soft-spoken. I don't know if that's the right way to put it. So I had to turn the mic way the hell up to be in the right audio range. And even now, like I'm barely in the yellow. 59876 59876 876. Okay, got that daily done. Okay. The mic is a decent well, it's a comfortable amount away from my mouth. So I kind of like it here. I didn't like it right up against my mouth. It was kind of weird. So this is where I'm going to try to leave it. And I'll just keep, I guess, bumping up the mic volume until, well, if there's an issue, I'll deal with it then. Okay, energy spent. Let's Alt F4 to you. My phone is the fucking in the way. Move it over here. Stardew Valley, and we're back in it. Okay. The Queen of Sauce. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouthwatering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, trout soup. There's something fresh. There's something about fresh caught trout that just gets me buzzing. Maybe it's a subtle taste of the river. At any rate, I've got a wonderful trout soup recipe to share with you today. You've learned how to cook trout soup. Tomorrow it's going to be beautiful and sunny. Hell yeah. Well, speaking of beautiful and sunny, it was crazy today. It's it's December 25th. Sorry, December 24th. And it was in the 70s today in Texas. I live in Texas. But that what do you call it? There's a jet stream up north, and then with all this solar activity because of the solar maximum going on, I assume that's why we were having such a crazy summer. Or not, sorry, not summer, crazy weather in winter. Sorry, like I said, my brain is not fully functional. Shit, which one? Okay. You know, I think tomorrow's slated to be even hotter. But yeah, for those that don't know, I live in Texas, and there's a jet stream in the northern part of America, which is holding off the the colder air that normally comes down. Then the, what do you call it? The sun is in a solar maximum right now, so it's just absolutely bombarding Earth with solar flares, solar radiation, solar winds, all kind of shit. So I'm not an astrophysicist, but I assume that's causing some issues in our weather. I guess I wouldn't be astrophysicist. That would be geophysicist, maybe? Meteorologist? I don't know. Before I know which of you, let's just put you down here. Okay, so I've got to go to Robin and start the upgrade on my coop. That's the biggest thing that I need to do. So I need to keep this going. But I hope everybody is having a good day. If you do watch this at some other time other than Christmas Eve, which you probably will, I just hope you're having a good day, and I hope your last Christmas Eve and Christmas Day were both good. I do plan on streaming for a couple of hours tonight. I do have to go AFK at some point and start the squash to boiling. I make something called squash casserole, and it's kind of, it's simple, but I have to boil squash. So I'll just have to AFK to get that going for too terribly long. No, not shop. See, big coop, yes, build. Yeah, I've got to keep Robin busy pretty much constantly. So I can hit some goals. Plus, I just sold a load of cranberries, so my money situation is doing pretty good. I do need to make some tappers while I'm going through here. No, I need at least one, so let's go ahead and make you. Come on, there we go. So yeah, there's that one. You're good. You're good. All of you are good. You're good. Been starting to get some of this shit. Hell yeah. Yeah, brother. You're good. All of you are good. You're good. All of you are good. Sweet and salty. I did a little bit of looking online, and I think I found a free way to get a BR back in like intermission, or well, a BR back screen, a starting soon scene, and ending soon scene. There's actually lots of just free websites that makes do this shit. So, I don't really want a sheep because I just really don't care. So let's get a pig, little Pimo, and then so I can start getting truffle. Then I'll fill the rest of this barn with Lilu. And then once I get another barn, I'll move over the pig. So this barn will eventually just be one goat and then a bunch of moo cows, little Latley. And then I'll have a couple barns set up that are nothing but pigs. Get Soka? Get Soka. Okay, I think that might be... Yeah, that was the last one. Okay. Okay, so let's go pet our new cows and pig. I need to get my scythe at some point and mow that down. Okay. Okay, I only saw 3 hearts, so... Okay, there is a 4th one. Popped right in as I petted it. No, get away. There we go. Okay, so there's a little bit of fishing that I need to do today to get that tilapia. So let's shove all this shit back in here. And then... let's go fish. Because there's a very short window. It's until like 2 a.m. that you can collect... 2 p.m. that you can collect a tilapia. Hello, Haley. How you doing? I've never been to the forest. It's muddy and I could get a blister on my foot. Oh, she must mean the hidden forest or something. It's like she's been to the cinder forest or whatever that is right below the farm. Penny, hello. The weather's interesting today, don't you think? Sorry. Socially awkward book nerd. Yes, I like. Okay, put you there. Okay, I've got a little bit of time to get the tilapia. Not a lot, but a little. Should be enough. Okay, and I moved the mic just a little bit closer, so hopefully this isn't, like, making everybody's ear bleed. Like usual, I'll watch this back tonight, and if it's terrible, I'll put a warning. I also turned my in-game sound up a little bit because I noticed it was very low in comparison to my voice. But Stardew Valley is fairly low, so this is probably something that I'm just going to have to adjust up and down per game. Because Stardew Valley, it's not really loud anyway, but if I play a game with a whole bunch of loud noises, I'm probably going to have to adjust the volume. Like I'm sure when I play Expedition 33, I'm going to have to lower it to a manageable volume so people aren't, going deaf. Because that is one thing that always annoys me with people's VODs or their Let's Plays or whatever, is when, like, their audio level is at, it's either too low or too high, and then the video game is either too high or too low. Like there's been a lot where you can barely hear the video game, but their voice is 5 trillion decibels, or the game is super super fucking loud, and then they're whispering all the damn time. So I don't want to be that person. Come on, give me a tilapia. 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 That's a fucking sardine. Okay, well, I think I'm screwed. So I'll finish this cast and then get out of here. Okay, let's go back to the farm, sell the fish, drop the inventory, then just hop back into the mines. I think I need iron. I think that's what I'm lacking the most right now. So I'll just hop right back in the mining. There's Abigail. What should I do tonight? I was thinking about dyeing my hair again. What do you think? That black? Why not blonde? How about bubblegum pink? I like your hair just the way it is. Well, I like her hair the way it is. Of course, that's what you'd say. Wow. Something, something, women, something, something. Alright, you got anything for sale? Artichoke, purple mushroom, winter seeds, fish tacos, red plates, strawberry, red mullet, chowder, duck mayonnaise, bullhead, futon bear. No. Nothing to really write home about. Oh, yeah, I've got those pumpkins. I need to go put one in the community center. Then I could just sell the rest. I don't really need to keep pumpkins on hand. What time is it? A little after 7. Okay. I'm talking about real life time. We ate a late lunch at my sister's, and I had a little something when I got home, but I need to go check on Dad and see if he's hungry here in a little bit. So I'm not really sure how long I'll stream for this session, but I'm definitely going to be streaming more tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, animal bundle. So I just got the goat, so I gotta wait on that, and I'm upgrading for the duck egg. Then that'll finish that. And the artisan bundle. Sorry, let me adjust my chair. Oof, there we go. So the artisan bundle. Got the goat, working for that, and I'll be getting truffles pretty soon for that. So, yeah. Okay, I'm pretty close to the greenhouse. And... oh, there we go. Okay. I think all I'm missing from this is, yeah, it's just these two from winter. So, all in all, I think I'm doing pretty good. The one I'm falling behind the most on, of course, is the fishing. But I'll be able to get a bunch of them in winter, then get a bunch of them in this next coming spring and fall. Sorry, spring and summer. So I'm still thinking I'll be able to finish the community center in year 2 summer. And I'll be moving these at some point, but for now, let's just plop them down there. Bork, bork. No, I keep that on me. Okay, 30, 51. Oh, I actually need copper the most, so let's go... Let's go get more copper. Yeah. I went the wrong way because I'm an idiot. I don't have much of the day left, but what I have left, I'll work on getting some copper. I don't remember at all what floors to go to that were good for copper. Nope, definitely not that one. Start at 10 and work our way. Oh, shit. I guess this floor is good for helping me get my slime ring. Back off. Ow. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm pretty beat still. Not much sleep. What sleep I did get was not very restful. Freaking slime, man. But tonight, after I make the squash casserole, when I come back, I might start back on Darkest Dungeon, because I've only done the 3 days worth of playthroughs on that, but I want to get it done before I move on to something else, and I want to get moved on to something else. Because, like, I want to play Expedition 33, you know, I want to play Star Wars, like, there's a bunch of games that I want to get on, but I don't want to hop into another one until I'm done with Darkest Dungeon. So, we're going to have to put in a little bit of real gaming hours to get it finished. And there's some events and gotchas that I'm going to need to get finished, but I'll just do them off stream. After I streamed for a few days and sort of a few hours and then moved on. Because I've yet to actually hit my goal of between 6 and 10 hours a day. There's just been so much other stuff that I've had to get done, either in real life or in other games. Like tomorrow I'm going to have to do some cooking for Christmas after I get up. Get the prep work done tonight. Like I said, I'm going to make the squash casserole here in a bit. Then I will be... I'll peel the potatoes and stuff later. Okay. This has not been a very good run for copper, I feel. Also, I remember buying a lot of copper from Clint because my time was better spent elsewhere, and I was just making so much money that it was just... Doing these lower levels was just not worth my time. So that might be a repeat of what I do. But for now, we'll stick with manually gathering copper. It's not even like I need a ton. I really just need the copper to finish the tappers and then do... Yeah, so I'll need some for the kegs. Tired. Ooh, nice quartz. I'll never say no to quartz. Although I might not actually need quartz anymore, or refined quartz. Kind of want to make it to the middle, but I'm also kind of running out of time. No, let's not risk it. Let's just go back to those stairs at the entrance. Just get out of here. Okay, I've got plenty of time. Yeah, being able to use the mine cart to ride back and forth, and then horse is just, he's pretty good. Let's see what. No. Lots of random crap to deal with. And made a little bit of passive money. Okay, weather report. I don't like it real nice. I don't know why I keep. So tomorrow's the Stardew Valley Fair. Okay, I need to remember that. Don't want to fuck around and forget it. Dear Yularian, I just want to remind you that the Stardew Valley Fair is happening tomorrow. Don't forget to bring your 9 items for the Grange display. Remember, the fair starts at 9 a.m. in the town square. See you there, Mayor Lewis. Can do, Mayor. Can do. Already got my 9 items and everything. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Then your cow. You're too little. Damn it. Back here. And you look big. And you look big. Okay. Open you up. Did I talk to all the chickens? I did. Okay. No! I do that pretty much every playthrough. So you'd think I'd learn. Bop it. I hate you. No, I do that every friggin' playthrough. Okay, grab you. Get off the frickin' horse. There we go. I think... Oh, I left the door fucking wide open. Okay, well... Doesn't look like any escaped. Miraculously. Alright. Okay, so... let's go try to get to tilapia again. That's gonna kind of be the goal, is every day I'm gonna try to get tilapia, so fish until 2, until I get it, and if 2 rolls around and I haven't gotten it yet, just leave. Hello, Penny. Hi. Are you doing okay? Yeah, doing good. All right. One of few words. I don't care about you all. Let's just work on the tilapia. It's more important. Oops. I clicked the wrong button. Come on. Tilapia, 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 tilapia. Oh. Oh. Tilapia, hell yeah. Okay. Even 2 wood for the road. Yeah, screw it. Right here. Might as well. Might as well. You know. You know. You know. I think I might need these for bundle. No, must be thinking of something else. I think I'll get through today, then end the stream here. I know it's a short stream, but I do want to go get a squash casserole made, and want to check if Dad needs anything to eat. He's probably still good, but we didn't eat a lot at my sister's. Well, he didn't eat a lot. I ate a cup. I ate a bit because I was pretty hungry. But Dad doesn't really eat much like he used to. He's getting older. He's in his 70s, so he's an old man. All right, nice. I think that's the last fish that I could get this season. So, let's take a look and see if I remember. Okay, so these. Okay, yeah, this is a different season, and this is the desert. This is a different season. This is a different season. So I think this is winter, summer, I think. But I remember finding these off of a monster. So that's just the premise that we'll keep going off of, that I'll just have one drop from something. Bulletin board we've got. Okay, so it's easy. Yeah, I really just need the greenhouse for a lot of this stuff. So it's just a matter of waiting, really. No, give me that. Let's see, let's go to the mines. Let's just start at 0 and work our way down. Hello, copper, please. But one reason why I didn't stream yesterday is I had got to watching an anime called To Be Hero X, so I ended up just binge watching it. Combined with the other stuff that I had to do, it just ate up my time. Pretty good anime for Anybody who likes anime that hasn't seen it yet, I do recommend it. It's a little weird because it hops around. It's not told in chronological order. And the art style might not be. I think it's an innovative art style. Like it's a neat art style. It's a blend of an interesting 3D and 2D. The 3D art style actually reminds me of something. I can't remember what. I can't really put my finger on what the 3D art style reminds me of. But it's pretty good. And apparently it's going to get another season. They're already talking about it. And the next season should be pretty interesting because they're saying that some people, it's a Chinese anime, so it aired on Bilibili, which I think is their version of Twitch. But people will be able to vote. I don't know if it's going to be, well, it can't be in real time, obviously, because it's an anime. But I guess people will be able to vote and it'll affect the next episode. Like, I didn't read the article that was talking about it, but like, if they can pull off something like that, that's going to be pretty cool. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Because that sounds incredibly complicated to me, trying to plan something based on how people vote. Because you never know what the hell people are going to do. People are the most unpredictable and dangerous animals. Ooh, an ancient seed. I think from an ancient seed, yeah, you can turn the ancient seed into ancient seeds. So I can also start getting my strawberries going, and I can start getting some of them going. Which like I said, I'm pretty sure that the Lion Empire that I end up making is ancient seed fruit, or ancient fruit, or whatever the hell it's called. Or maybe it's star fruit. I cannot remember. But star fruit you can buy the seeds for easily enough. That's why I think it's ancient fruit, because it's harder to get the ancient fruit seeds. So I feel like it's more valuable. I have some ladders over here. I can't remember. Oh. One moment. Sorry, there was another bot spamming in the channel. Trying to sell view bots, which I do not want. I want real people watching what I do, not fake people. I do hope people watch my stuff. Like I said, I'm going to play games regardless if people watch or not, but it would be nice if people did watch and enjoy. Again, like I said, my brain is pretty much off, so I'm going to be more rambly than usual today. These several days of not getting much sleep are very, very rapidly catching up. This happens to me a lot, is my insomnia, like, really messes with my sleep for several days, and then I just kind of, I don't know, I get like a 13 or 14 hour, I just pass out. Like, I'm like the dead, you can't wake me. Which is probably pretty unhealthy, but at least it's one good night's sleep every few weeks. And I think I'm rapidly getting to that point. I'm just gonna pass out and sleep. And getting a little bit more copper this run, so it's going pretty good. Good, there's a few nodes around. Okay. Oh, also, back to our conversation about anime. The next season of Kaiju number 8 is being talked about. That's going to adapt just the rest of the manga from where it left off, which is, with where they left off, it's definitely going to be a full core. It's going to be 24, 26 episodes at least. It might even be more, because they don't have a lot to adapt, but there is a bit to adapt. Like, I've already read through the manga, so I know how it goes and how it ends, and they could probably finish it in a 26 core, which is 2 full seasons, which a full core. But I could also see them splitting it to 3 half cores, so somewhere in the 30s, 36, something like that. So it'll be, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And I guess that time I got reincarnated as slime is scheduled for 5 cores, but I don't know if that's full cores or half cores, because people are saying around 60 episodes, so I guess that's 5 would be, that's half cores, so that would be 5 full Earth human seasons. And the post that I read said that out of the 4 seasons in 2026, at least 2 of them will be that time I got reincarnated as slime. So I don't know if they're going to do spring, summer, or like spring, fall. I don't know if they're going to spread it out or just try to go balls deep at the beginning. No, they've also got another movie coming, but I don't think the movies are canon, because I'm caught up with the manga, and like the movie that came out, well, the first movie, which I already forget the name of, it does not show up in the manga at all. I don't even, oh, sorry, I had smacked the shit out of my boom arm. The characters from that movie didn't even have not even shown up in the anime. So I think it's completely, I think it's your typical anime movie where they have absolutely nothing to do with the main story, which is a little disappointing, because I feel like it's a wasted opportunity when the anime, or sorry, words are hard, when the movies have nothing to do with the main line series of the anime or the manga. I don't know. I feel like it's a waste that they could have handled it better one way or the other to do the movies. I think the best that I've seen handle movies has been the Demon Slayer, because you had Mugen Train, which was uh, it was the direct next part of Cars Cool. It was the direct next part of the anime. And then after the movie released, they chopped up the movie into, was it 3 episodes? So even after it released, they still chopped it up to be anime episodic. Um, and then the movies that are just about to come out that are dealing with the Infinity Castle, like this is the end of the anime that they're doing in movie form. Then there was the Bakemonogatari series. Its movies towards the end of the, because it had several seasons. It was like a Bakemonogatari, Neko Monogatari, Ori Monogatari, like several of those. But then it had the 3 movies that were actually they were, you had uh anime series season. You had the 3 movies, and you had more anime season. So it's it didn't break up the flow. It was all part of the canon, all part of the one continuity, one story. Which I think that's the way that it should be done. Okay, so today's the fair, and I really don't want to be monkeying with the fair while I have stuff to do. So I'm going to stop here. Sorry for the short stream. Again, like I said, I just wanted to hop on and stream some because I hadn't streamed or really played any game other than the gotchas that I had to get events done in a while. So I was just kind of itching for something new. But okay, I'm going to go check on Dad, see if he needs to eat. I'm going to start my squash to boiling. I'm going to get some other stuff done. The squash casserole, it's not that hard to make. It's you boil the squash, you drain the squash, you slop it in a pan. You chop up a little bit of Velveeta, cheese to taste, can of mushroom soup, and some sliced up cheddar cheese. You mix that, kind of mix it all together, crumble some saltine crackers on top, then you bake it for about 30 minutes. And that's squash casserole, or that's how my family has always made squash casserole. That's how my mom made it before she passed. That's how I make it now that I'm the cook of the house, so that's how we make it. For Thanksgiving, I use a little too much cheese, so I've got to be careful this time and not to overdo it. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, now Eula, you can't overdo the cheese. And you're right, but too much cheese can be bad for a person, so I got to cut that shit back. But, yeah, if you do watch this VOD in the future, I hope you enjoyed watching me just kind of fumble about in game and ramble for a while. If you have any comments, thoughts, concerns, queries, feel free to leave a comment or send me a message. You don't have to subscribe to the channel. You don't have to like the video. I just hope that you did enjoy the video. There are, I'm sure, many VODs on the channel, so please feel free to watch more. I would be thankful for that. If you ever want to hop in and chat with me live while I'm doing any of these, it's Twitch, Twitch. I don't know what even is it. Twitch.tv/Eularian. I don't even know about the name of my own fucking channel. But yeah, all right. Well, hope everybody has a good day. And again, it is Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas Eve. It's, by the time anybody watches this, it's way past Christmas, but still, I hope you had a good Christmas Eve. And okay, I will talk to y'all hopefully here in a bit. Bye.